Look. There we go. Check. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Just make sure that the tracking is working properly. Yep, perfect. Oh, there's a thing I needed to do. Turn that down a bit. Alrighty. Ooh, free rotation. I wonder what that looks like. Well, hello everybody. Good day, good morning, and good evening. Today, welcome to my channel. I am Dark Reaver, and I will be playing some more Trails in the Sky second chapter. And we're gonna just jump right into it. Hey, Stealth, is that a Heaven's Eye quartz you have there? Well, I'll be damned. That's some pretty high-grade quartz. You'll need to upgrade an orbment slot in order to set one of those. It requires a fair bit of Sepith, but it'll also increase your orbment's EP charge capacity, so you should give it a try. If you select slots from Upgrade Exchange, you can upgrade your slots. Slumber. So tired. Time to hit the hay and get ready for tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? Did I hear something? Wake up. What is that sound? Wait a minute. Is that gunfire? Estelle, are you awake? Annalise? Estelle, you're awake. Thank Adios. Come on, grab your gear. Right. Is it really gunfire or... Yeah, we're under attack by somebody. I don't know who. Kurt's trying to fight them off, but we need to go help him. That should hold them off for a moment. Are you alright? It's not good, you're on. It's nothing, just a scratch. Far more important that we put an end to this intrusion. Kurt, are you okay? You're injured. Estelle, Annalise. Forgive me, I let my guard down. As you can see, the lodge is under attack by a group of armed men. I need your help in driving them away. Roger. But they hurt you, Kurt. Who the heck are these guys? I'm not yet entirely certain, but I got a fairly good look at their Q1 and fighting a moment ago. Judging from its design, I would guess they're Jaegers. Jaegers? Hang on, you mean those crazy mercenaries I heard about in Gransel? But why would they be here? Outside of Lubel, the guild, and the Jaegers are dire enemies. It's not out of the question that they would dare attack us here. Though it would be oddly brazen, even for them. Given that, though, this could very well be at the behest of the Society. What, you mean... son of a... Didn't even give him a chance. Yeah, we managed to win somehow. Okay, whoever you are, drop the weapon and surrender. You brats are better than I thought. Still not good enough though. What? A smoke bomb. Nighty night, little kittens. Morning already? Feels too... What? What the heck? Where in the goddess's name? I remember, and attack, and then... Annalise! Wake up, Annalise! Oh no. A stuffed bunny, and a stuffed teddy bear. Ooh, which one to pick? I can't take them all, Grandpa. What the heck kind of dream? Annalise, come on, wake up. This is not the time. Huh? Oh, morning, Estelle. Alright, time for morning practice. Practice. It's not time for morning practice. Just wake up already. Get it together. Huh? Wait, Estelle? What's going on? This isn't my bedroom. That attack thing was just a bad nightmare, right? Boy, don't I wish. If we both remember it. Dude, I kinda doubt it was a dream. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Wow, man, looks like we lost the match. No points for me. Annalise, why do I get the sense that you're still half asleep? St. Croix Forest. Anyway, let's go over what we know. Get our bearings and stuff. So, last night a group of men who looked like just a bit like Jaegers attacked the lodge. I remember Kurt was wounded, and right after we arrived, an enemy jumped in through the window. Right after that, it was lights out for me. Yeah, that matches what I remember. Question is, how the heck did we wind up here? Good question. That is kind of weird. Looks like they left most of our stuff on us, but yeah, all my new combat gear is missing. Man. Oh yeah, mine too. So that means we were probably brought here by... the attacking Jaegers. Yeah, that's the obvious answer. One thing's bugging me though. It's just, why didn't they tie us up or, I don't know, stab us or something? They just left us in the open. Well, let's see. After knocking us out and disarming us, something happened and they had to quickly retreat somewhere, leaving us behind? Yeah, that's perfectly believable. Pretty believable. In that case, sticking around here is like asking to get our heads cut off. Still, you still have the map? Oh yeah, we still have some of our stuff, so yeah, here it is. Yeah, I thought so. There's St. Croix Forest, where we were training last night. I'm guessing that's where we are now. So in that case, our first goal should be getting out of the forest and checking on the lodge, right? Yeah, I want to see if we can find Kurt and make sure he's okay. Like you said, we gotta get out of this stupid forest. Alright, then, let's get out of here. We're basically sitting ducks without our gear, remember? So we need to be careful. Got it. It'd be nice if we could reclaim our gear somehow. What's this? A Jaeger tent? That'd be my guess. Let's take a peek inside. We might find something useful. Well, looks like that's everything. Darn it. I was hoping we'd find our gear in here. Man, wish it was that easy. Still, the tent's in good shape. We could probably nap here if we needed to take a quick rest. We don't have time to just lounge around, but if we really need a rest, we should keep it in mind. Good idea. Mm. Oops. Not what I wanted. Enhanced leather. Hey, do you think this could be our equipment? Sure looks like it. But the rest of our stuff might be hidden around like this. Cool. We'd kind of like to avoid fighting these monsters. But we do need to find our stuff. Look, I know I don't have anything, but we can still hang out, right? Wait, come back. Okay, all that's left is the Shining Palm. Very good. Just need to get the Shining Palms. And we're just going to keep running around until we get our... might want to be in this section, might be in the next area. Alright. Just one more enemy. Come on. Still no luck. Physically sensing that there's nothing inside, you walk away from the chest without disturbing it. Come on. Bound fencer. You ever wonder if the items in these chests were meant for something specific? And you have the nerve to take them away. Anyway, how rude. The chest looks sad and deflated now that you've taken all its stuff. Found reinforced boots. You tell the chest to say and it obliges. Everything seems to be in order here. And Okay. Yeah, the chest is empty now. So empty. So lonely. Please don't go. So it's just maybe with rolling thorns. Why did you have to come back? You could have just walked away with the goods. But now the treasure chest has you right where it wants you. And we do that. Craft. True hurricane. Perfect. Wait until we get the shining palm. Yes. Got them all. Now, yep, lock all is all done. So now I can equip the cloak quartz. And I don't have to worry about battles anymore in here. Don't think I got all the chests. Annalise, I think that's the exit. Phew, finally. I thought we'd never get out. Oh, dearie me. Take my eyes off you for 1 second and you run away. Such naughty, naughty children. Ugh. Yeah, welcome to my hunting grounds, kittens. Yeah, a woman? Estelle, watch out. Whoever she is, she's good. Ooh, sharp enough to pick up on that, are we? Not only that, but you're already back on your feet after getting a face full of gas. That's slightly impressive. That's abrasive for you, I suppose. Pointlessly tough, if nothing else. Hey, whoever you are, what's going on here? Why are you attacking the training grounds? What did we ever do to you? Oh, kitten, you're assuming I need to answer your questions. Now you have 2 choices. Surrender quietly, or we have a little hunting party. Damn it. Can we hope to fight her off as we are? Anyways, come on. Right. Well, run if you want, kittens. There's no way out, other way out after all. We'll just take this dance nice and slow then. Yeah, looks like she isn't going to chase us. Yeah, thank the goddess. She's probably going to join up with the rest of her team so she can have a real hunting party. We need to take her down as fast as we can. I knew I missed one. Sorry, kid. I'm retired. Crazy Jaeger lady is probably still waiting for us. Still, you think we're ready? Bash her face in. Okay, come on. Let's bash her face in. Sorry to make you wait, Miss Creeper. This time we're leaving. Either past you or over you. Ooh, such fire this time. Well, kittens, come closer. Let's put an end to our little hunt. Ugh, seems I underestimated you. A little. That'll teach you to look down on braces. Your first mistake was assuming that we're just a pair of clueless little girls. My, so spirited and fiery now. We'll have to do something about that. This again. But still, hold your breath. Oh, kittens. You realize we've captured the tactician already, yes? You're all alone here now. Just give up and surrender. It'll be easier. She got away. We probably shouldn't chase her, right, Annalise? Yeah, bad idea. Way too obvious a trap. Hey, Estelle. She said we've captured the tactician, didn't she? Oh. Yeah, she was probably talking about Kurt. Yeah, she had to be. Please, no. Hey, don't worry. Even if he was caught. Caught. This is Kurt we're talking about. He'll be fine. Besides, this is the sort of thing we've been training for. You really think so? Emergency decision making, survival techniques, counter-terrorism skills. Yeah, you're right. We'll put what we've learned to use and save Kurt. That's the Annalise I know. Hey, how about we return to the lodge real quick? We should check to see if the enemy's occupied it for starters. Yeah, good point. Off we go then. Yes. Well, from the outside it looks like nobody's here. Yeah, it should be safe to nose around inside. There might be traps or something though, so let's be careful. Got it. Oh, its spear looks a lot like, Kurt's. Well, let's have a look around here. There might be, clues or something. Right. The broken spear is lying on the ground. It appears to belong to Kurt. The floor is stained with blood. Is this Kurt's? I think so. But, I mean, there isn't a lot, so his injuries probably aren't fatal yet. The mobile telephone has been smashed to pieces. Dang it. No surprise from pro-mercenaries, I guess. No way they wouldn't cut all the obvious means of communication. Yeah, they wouldn't want us calling for any reinforcements. Damn, this is going to make this even harder. The window is broken, and shards of glass lie on the floor. This is the window that Jaeger lived through last night, right? Yeah, he was really skilled. You can tell from the way he handled himself. Found Gambler Jack for Volume 1. Once I get the entire series, we'll read Gambler Jack. There are bits of paper left behind indicating that something was torn away from the board. Hey, wasn't there a map pinned up on here? Yeah, just like the one we have. If they have that, then that means... The barrels of foodstuffs are empty. The enemy took our food too. Yeah, they're the only ones who would have, I think. I don't see Phyllis anywhere. No blood, thank Gadius. I wonder what happened. Okay, so we've given the lodge a once over. Looks like the second floor is completely untouched. They only roughed up the first floor. Yeah, I get the feeling there might be a reason for that. And now that we know that, I think I have an idea about what the enemy is doing. You do? Still, some of it still doesn't quite make sense, but a few of the pieces are coming together, I think. Think about it. We've seen what's in the lodge. There was that tent in the forest. If we put the clues together, we're found in those two places, and I think I get it. I'm moving to a new base. Exactamundo. Glad we're on the same page, Estelle. The tent was probably a staging point for attacking the lodge, which means it was abandoned, because they've moved somewhere else. I get it, but they're obviously not using the lodge as a base either. Well, they probably realize that it's hard to defend a lodge. If the guild ends up sending reinforcements, they're gonna need a defensible position where they can keep with the hostages. So they must have taken a position somewhere in Lilokal that they can defend easily. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. So the only place like that around here would be... you two. Oh, Robert. Hey, you're safe. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Last night Kirk gave me the chance to get away. I've been hiding ever since then. Oh, okay. We're still really glad you're safe. Forgive me. I ran away and abandoned everyone. I'm a pathetic excuse for a man, I know. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. These are Jaegers after all. Yeah, she's right. If anything, we're lucky they have one less hostage. I see. Thank you, girls. So do you have any idea where Kurt and Phyllis are? You mentioned hostages. Well, the Stellan analysts relayed their theory that the enemy had taken the two as hostages and moved to a new base. I get it. A base that'd be easy to defend. Grimsel Fortress, then. Has to be. Grimsel what? There's a fortress in the canyon? Well, we call it a fortress, but it isn't really one. It's a new training ground we built recently, based on modern military facilities. The idea is to train bases in counter-terror operations in hijacked military bases, that sort of thing. I never realized there was a place like that in the canyon. It is on the map, though. Annalise? Yeah, let's do it. Hey, you two aren't thinking of taking the fight to them all by yourselves, are you? You need to at least call the guild for backup, but... They smashed the phone to bits, Robert. They smashed my phone? Those... Robert, calm down, please. Can you try and fix the phone? If you can get it working, contact the guild as soon as you can. Let them know what's happened. Okay. If you need me to tune your ordnance, just stop by the workshop. Good luck, girls. I'll be praying for you. I have... Okay, let's go, Estelle. Time to make a two-girl assault on Grimsel Fortress. Let's do it. Move to Grimsel Fortress? Yes, indeed. So this is Grimsel Fortress. Whoa, this is one weirdo training facility. Anyway, I don't see or hear anyone from out here, but... yeah, no doubt about it. You can see the footprints of several people who've come through here recently. Looks like that tracking training actually paid off. Anyway, given the number of footprint sets, there can't be that many enemies. 3 people? Maybe 4? Now, enemies are good, and they outnumber us, but we're senior braces. There's nothing we can't beat. Heck yeah, let's give it everything we've got. Let's quickly look around the outside. Alright, and there's no enemies in here. And I need to fight. Found EP1. As you close the chest, it gives you a sad look. It wishes it had something more for you too. You looted this chest already. It's strange. It almost feels heavier now. What the heck is with this building? Fake walls and weird gimmicks? Don't you find this sort of stuff in military bases as a security thing? You know, a movable wall? Guess this place really is used for, like, infiltration or escape training. Military-themed chaos? Ah, great. It's like I'm trapped in Leaston Fortress all over again. But anyway, I suppose if this thing is active, the Jaegers are in the building. Yeah, I'd say it's a good bet. Good news is, Our enemies probably don't know this place any better than we do. If we proceed carefully and deliberately, we should be cool. Oh. What's wrong, Estelle? Did I say something bad? Carefully and deliberately. I remember Shara always telling me the same thing. Whoops, my dark, horrible past is exposed. Yeah, that's something Shara used to tell me a lot. She was my mentor for a little while I was still a newbie, you see. Well, I was kind of a super scatterbrain. I heard that line so much, though, it eventually got burned into my skull. Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea of what you mean. Joshua was just as fond of that saying as Shara was. But neither of them are here now, huh? It's just us. Yeah, it's all on us. Let's go, Annalise. Carefully and deliberately, right? Maybe deliberately and carefully. Found tear bomb. You know the chest is empty, but it served you well. Instead of opening it, you give it a gentle pat on the head. Yay. Okay, looks like this should work. You don't need to fight. There's this great story I want to tell. I want to tell you sometime. And here is the EP charge. You can save the world, but you can't remember whether you've looted a chest once or not. And up we go. Found the ID unit. What's this? Seems like some kind of device. Looks like kind of like an ordnance switch. Well, probably a good idea to take it with us, right? This place is a training facility, so it might be used to open trap areas or something. Yeah, good point. Even just getting there, getting here has been a lot of gates, pitch black rooms and stuff, so... Well, they always seem to be prepared, right? Anyway, let's get going. Yeah. Obtained a usable event item. Throughout the story, you'll run into certain story events that will require using one of these in order to proceed. Take advantage of usable event items, open the items tab in the camp menu, and directly select the one you'd like to use. This is the 56th chest you've opened. Congrats. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even counting. Annalise, do you think this device might be... Yeah, it looks like a machine to control the door's lock. If we use it, the door should open. But how do you use the darn thing? I don't see a lever or anything. Maybe there's something to open it somewhere. Why don't we go back in? Hey, that's right. Huh? You think of something? Remember that device we picked up? Near the stairs? Ah, that real piece of junk. Yeah, maybe we should try it out. Come on, what do you say? Well, I don't mind trying, but I don't know if it'll be that easy. Items. Activated ID unit. Whoa. It really opened. Yee, justice prevails. Alright, let's keep our eyes peeled and carry on. Yeah. Finally made your way here, did you, freaking brats? You. So you finally show your face. Welcome to the newest outpost of the Jaegers in Le Mans State, kidlets. Did you have fun with all those great traps we left for you? Yeah, barrel of laughs, thanks for that. More to the point, I'm guessing that you're keeping Kurt and Phyllis behind that door, right? Yeah, but you let them go before I pry that mask off and paint your face with my sword. Chirp all you want, little chicks. You've come so far not even realizing this would be your grave. How very sad. How very like a bracer. Isn't that our line? I have no idea what you guys are trying to accomplish here. You really backed yourselves into a corner. Heck do you... Yeah. Guild reinforcements are going to be here soon. Once they get here, you're out of luck. Try again, girlies. We smashed your phone. Just how did you make contact with any reinforcements without that? Well, oh crap, I really need to pull out a really good bluff. Don't need to contact. Actually, I ought to thank you for breaking the phone as bad as you did. Good job. The fact is, Lelokal is he's gone totally silent. The fact that Lelokal has gone totally silent for a whole day will mean the guild will already know something's wrong. What? Hey, that's true. Probably figured it out ages ago. Heck, I bet our reinforcements are already in the air. They'll be here any minute now. Guess we took that brace of prickheadedness a bit too lightly. Either way, you brats are an eyesore. Best use for your skins will be as cleaning rags for a new base. Die. Alright, bring it on, you monster. We won't lose. For the guild. And then we do another comment. And then comment. And open. We won. But wave fights. Yeah, you noticed it too, Estelle. It's like, you guys sure are good at being tricked. Man, you guys were great. What a beatdown. Oh, crap. More enemies? No. Come on, I'm not even changing my voice anymore. Don't tell me you can't figure it out. That voice, girly yet tough. No way. Kana? Bingo! Anyways, Estelle, it's really been a while, hasn't it? A while, yeah. But what are you doing in a Jaeger suit? Wait, that mean that the guy over there is... Grant? All in one. Hey, you two, great work. Great work? Wait, you think this was all... And the last comprehension dawns. Estelle, Annalise, excellent work on your final training course. Final training? So, everything since last night's attack has been in a performance? Exactly. This is a long-standing local tradition. The idea is to put trainees in a life-threatening situation in order to see how well they utilize their newly learned skills. Are you freaking kidding me? When Kurt told us your finals were coming up, we rode our butts out here from Libel to help out. It was a lot of fun. Fun? Oh, you guys are all the worst. Seriously. We really thought it was hitting the fan. We were out of our minds with worry. Well, it was part of the point, in fact. And just so you're aware, real Jaegers would not have been half as gentle. Well, I know it's hard for you two to imagine since the Jaegers are barred from operating in Libel, but across the rest of the continent, bracers and Jaegers are at each other's throats almost constantly. Most bracers have to be prepared to fight in life-threatening situations at any moment. We want to make sure Libelian newbies get a chance to experience that. I know it seems rough, but we're not being mean just for cruelty's sake. That's no fair. How am I supposed to go on a good complaining jag after hearing something like that? Yeah, no fair. Well, it looks like you're finally done beating the stuffing out of one another. Ah, Phyllis. Phyllis was in on the conspiracy too? Can't trust any of you. Now, conspiracy is a bit much. They said they needed me for your test, so I worked hard to remember my lines. I made a perfect tragic Lodge Keeper heroine, if you ask me. Yeah, we were totally fooled last night. Excellent work, you two. And here's the last little liar. You were all in on it? So I'm guessing the telephone? Yeah, that was an old piece of junk I had lying around. I kept the real phone somewhere safe. I've already remounted it, so no worries. Actually, I was supposed to be a hostage myself and not show up today, but well. I really wanted to see you use the new augments. I mean, you guys seriously covered every angle. Because it's our fault for getting tricked, huh? As much as I hate to admit it, yeah. If you think about it rationally, a lot of stuff didn't make sense. Just shows how far we have to go, I guess. Don't be too hard on yourselves. As Connor and Grant said, the point of this exercise was to give you a life-threatening experience to work through with your skills. In that sense, the exercise has been a runaway success. Now then, Annalise Elfeed. Yes? Estelle Bright. Yes, sir. As of this moment, you have completed the local training program. You have learned a great deal over the past month. So then, tomorrow 2 tickets on the next flight to Libel have already been arranged for you. Nothing more will happen tonight, I promise, so rest easy. Terrific. Well then, tonight we congratulate our new graduates and stuff them properly at a nice big farewell party. Meanwhile, Libel Kingdom, unknown location. Oh, what a lovely little hideaway. The professor's taste remains excellent as always. You're late, Campanella. Why, Mr. Bloodlord, hello. It's been so very long. The last 6 months were so dreadfully dreary without you. I doubt you mean that. I understand that you handled the attacks on those bracer guilds in Erebonia. You must have enjoyed playing with Cassius Bright. Oh, you heard about that already? There goes half my fun. But, oh yes, the man was incredible. There's no way he could have known about me. and yet he always managed to put together a proper counter to everything I did. As a result, I broke one of our Jaeger Corps, so I'm afraid. You broke Jester, huh? I did train them to some degree, but normal men do have their limits. I suppose throwing them up against the Divine Blade was too much to ask of such men. But hey, I managed to keep him tied up until your little sabotage mission was completed. So all's well that ends well. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You were looking forward to having fun with him yourself, weren't you? A little. But the blade has been bound by the chains of duty. There is no longer any hope of stopping us through official means. He is no longer a threat. Looks like the professor's plan succeeded brilliantly. The other members are already in Liberal then? Yes, we all conferred for the first time yesterday. Bliblunk has apparently been here for a while, however. The Phantom Thief, the Direwolf, the Bewitching Bell, and the Angel of Slaughter. All of them powerful, and not a normal one in the lot. Mind you, you're not exactly one to be taking on that score, Ooh, speaking of the hopelessly crazy, what about him? Is he still playing hard to get? This is going to be so much fun. Out of all the enforcers, he's the finest undercover operative we have. Well, had. I wonder how long he can evade the sight of the Blade Lord and the Faceless. In his heart, he abandoned his society years ago, with all that entails. I doubt he'll be able to pose any real threat. Now, I'm not sure I'd say that. Hello, Campanella. Good of you to come all this way. You have my sincere thanks for your excellent work in delaying Cassius Bright. It was no trouble. It was a fun bit of work, in fact. Speaking of fun, though, I must say, I've taken a look at your plan. It seems like you're preparing to have quite a lot of fun. Well, such praise from the fool. I'm flattered. I think you'll find it to be even more enjoyable in practice. Compounding your delight will be the fact that everyone participating is pursuing their own individual goals as well. Myself included, of course. Even our fine silver-haired friend here has his own plans in mind. I won't deny it. I'll kindly ask you not to imply anything about my loyalty, however. Now, it was simply a jest, nothing more. Oh, I see. There's more than meets the eye here. I do so love such games. Well, either way, your bad taste has a special kind of artistry to it, Professor. As for me, I'm going to make sure I enjoy myself. Come now, bad taste, you wound me. Regardless, you're free to watch the plan unfold to your heart's content. You are, after all, a representative of the Grand Master. Oh, I intend to. And so, Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool, enters the audience. Well, Weissman, I shall enjoy watching the Angus's gospel plan unfold to the very end. Meanwhile, everybody has something. 120 Erebanian Empire Southern Regions. 120 silge from the Lubelian border. Alright, I'm home. Hey, Joshua, where did you go? Phew. Did... Here you are. Sheesh, don't freak me out like that, running off on your own. Why did you follow me? I told you, I have personal business here, and you did not need to come. No, thanks. Real cute with the gratitude there. And after I ran out here to look for you. Yeah, plus, being all, hey, mind your own business, like, that's like asking us to follow you. Don't quite get the interest though. Nothing but burned out shells and ruins here. Place looks old too. We lived up on the northern march a few years back, but never heard anything about a town in the south burning to the ground. Bit of a shock this. What was this village called, like? Hamel. That's what it was called. Once. Hamel? Never heard of it. Kyle, you ever heard of it? Doesn't ring any bells, I'm afraid. You got anything done? Hang about a second. The Imperial government might have said something about a Hamel way back when. Nah, been too long. Can't remember what it was about. Real help, bro. Thanks. My business here is done. I thank you for coming out here, even though it doesn't really concern you. Well, it's no big, but mind if I ask something? You're acting way differently than the first time we met. You aren't leading us on or anything, are you? That's a little ironic coming from you. As I seem to recall, you were putting on quite the performance when we first met. What I used to do was not really all that different. What? So what? Is this the real you or something? The real me. If you want to think of it that way, you can. Point is, I'm hardly a bracer any longer. I'm certainly not the young junior bracer you remember. We're obviously missing some details, but I can respect the fact that you have your own reasons for doing what you do. Besides, you seem a bit easier to trust now. What with being more honest in a way. Not quite like before, when you were wearing a sheepskin, I guess you call it. Besides, we owe you for saving us from the Royal Army. We'll let your little insolences slide for now. You hardly need to let anything slide. I saved you because I require some useful pawns. All I need is for you to work enough to pay that debt back. You really have a thing for getting the last word in, don't you? Well, it doesn't matter to us. Your plan is exactly what we needed anyway. We'll be making plenty of use of you too, Mr. Chessmaster. As you wish. Simply remaining in my company will put you in a great deal of danger. I'll support you to the best of my ability through what is to come. To the best of? Ungrateful, unreliable, and uncute. And to think, I thought, even for a second. Ah, shut it. Just drop it, okay? Just calm down. The point is, we're allies until we all achieve our goals. We'll be counting on you, Joshua. Yes, as am I, with you. Well, shall we head out? Yes, let's return. To the land being swallowed by the creeping shadow. To LaBelle. And that's the end of the prologue. Oops. Let's save. Adios, that was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are gonna pop off. Well, you can relax now. This is the lowest floor of the sealed area. Wait, really? Oh, thank the goddess. If you told me that we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off to meet her right about now. Really, Father Kevin, you're being a little too humble. I can tell you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Ah, cousin, read like a book. A children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figured it out. We are close to the Von Ausley's family anyway. Oh, speaking of my job, the thing the Mayor of Ruin had. Ah, the Cronus Rod. In accordance with our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Ah, perfect, thanks. Yeah, so anyway, the thing we discussed earlier. Mind showing me it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Well now, would you look at this? You imagine even the church will have some difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. You mind if I take a closer look? As you like. The Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. So this is the Ring Guardian that was in the report, huh? It's kind of similar to the Archaeism excavated in Calvard, but I wish I could have seen it moving. And this. This thing's an artifact from the last years of the ancient Sumerian civilization, which makes it at least 1200 years old. It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seems to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle and energy as an orbment, but their internal structure is entirely different from an orbment's. That's what Professor Russell told us, at least. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess, given too early. And over here is... So just after the Black Orbment you called the Gospel was used, all these giant pillars were in here, that were in here set into the floor? Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not sure what it means. If anything. Okay, so, a seal on the Oriole, a Gospel was used, and the device in here spoke of device towers and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here. System? What system? There's nothing else here. Well, call it gut instinct at this point, but I think this was some sort of gate. Gate? Bingo. Call it a gate on a trail that leads to the goddess's treasure. And the thing that opens it is a black key called a Gospel. If you think about it like that, the Oriole being AWOL makes a lot more sense. But where's this trail of yours then? This is the lowest floor. According to the Professor, the ruins extend no further. Think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or normally walk. It could be the Septian veins that run through the earth, or it could be, or maybe some route we can't even imagine. But that's where we'll find a clue that will lead to the Oriole. Yay! We're back in Gransel. Yeah. Being on an airship for over half a day is kind of tiring, huh? I know how to stretch our legs though. Let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle? Hello? Oh, yeah. You're right. You should go say hi to Elnan. Yeah, you... Estelle, you got a case of the nest, don't you? Yeah, I do. I don't know why either. I didn't feel this way at all before I went into training, but now... somehow thinking that I'm really going to be a full bracer now is really... it's making me really, really antsy. I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet. Excitement? Huh? You've grown way, way stronger over this past month, Estelle. Not just in, like, the whacking stuff with the stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepers who want to doom us all or whatever, and you're gonna bring Joshua back. I bet that's all now just starting to sink. I bet that's all only just now sinking in for you. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up at how big the mountain is, how big the mountain before is. Having second thoughts about climbing it? No way. If anything, I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big a mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyway. Even have to crawl. I'll reach the top no matter what. Hehe, that's more like it. Okay, are we gonna head over to the guild? Let's go. I see. The both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward, based on your performance during training. Huh? We get paid for training? Not that I'll complain, but are you sure? Naturally, it is part of your job after all. It won't be a problem so long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild. Right, I'll do my best. Yay. We got the G+ rank. It does seem like you two had quite a fulfilling training period. You even carry yourselves differently. It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again. I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remained at the training grounds, correct? Yeah, Connor and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Elnan is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full skilled bracers now. We're going to be really busy from now on. And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right? Oh, yeah. If I remember right, he's currently working out of Leiston Fortress. Cassius, Brigadier General Bright, has been welcomed back into the army and is now the head of military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. What? He's the head of the army now? I thought General Morgan had that position. As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle. The future entrusted to Dad. Well, we're doomed then. Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know? That means we're going to be down our S-rank hero too, though. I think it's safe to say we'll have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with. Huh? Right, you mean the society. Did they start to do stuff while we were away? No, they've done nothing obvious. But that is, admittedly, how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in the various regions. Monsters have changed? Do you mind defining change, Elnan? I hope it isn't what I think it is. To start with, heretofore undocumented types of monsters are showing up all across the country. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening. So every beastie out there is just nastier just 'cause? Oh man. It's definitely the society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble. Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence for it to be certain of anything. We do know one thing though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after. Oh crap. Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts. And I'd very much like for the two of you to be part of it. Response? Ah, you two are here already. I wanted to something. Shara. I wanted to meet you at the port. Okay. Shara. And I get too. This is a surprise. Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you. Yeah. You two got back sooner than I thought. I'm really happy to see you too, Shara. Hi, and Agate, hi. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday shindig. The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I heard you were pretty broken up over it. You seem to be back on your feet already, yeah? Yeah, mostly. More to the point though, why are you two together? Good question, I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin. Really? Isn't that rare, you two? God, man, we don't work together that often, Sherazad. Actually, Sherazad and Nugget are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason. Mission? Indeed. They'll be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros. What? Wait, like chasing down the agents and stuff? Isn't that dangerous? I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific though. We're barely even certain the society exists at this point, you realize, despite what Cassius says. We're gonna be wandering all across Libel, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. This is probably not gonna be the most exciting job ever, is the point. Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh? So I'm guessing you want us to tag along? Yes. I'd like to assign the two of you to assist Sherazad and Agate. The plan is to have Shara and Agate investigate different areas separately. I'd like for them to have a partner, though, just in case the society really is as dangerous as we think it is. Okay, so one of us helps Shara and the other helps Agate? Exactly. Are you willing to assist? You bet you we are. I was gonna go looking for the society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I want to help too. There's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on. Thank you. I'm glad we have the help. Well then, one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I'll be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it'll work out best. Of course you'll have to push the decision onto us. What do you think, Annalise? How should we do this? Well... This might be kinda irresponsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle. What? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be? Annalise. Well, look at you, Annalise. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Leave it to me. Either way, girl's got a point. Shara and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword. And I emphasize speed, the range of my whip, and orbital arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner that you think matches you best. Well then I'll go with Shara. I thought so. Well then, we'll work together. I'll be expecting great things from my newest full bracer mind. I think I made a mistake. So that means I'll go with Agate. I'll do my best, I promise. I'll be counting on you. Anyway, now that that's sorted... checking the thing... Next step is figuring out how we're gonna wander the country looking for shadows. Any thoughts, Elnan? Possibly. I would suggest by beginning to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas for aid from the Ruin and Bose branches today. Rather desperate sounding ones at that. That makes some sense with both Grant and Kana being away. Annalise, you're familiar with Bose, right? Well, duh. I am a Bose kid after all. We'll handle the junk at the Bose branch then. I've got some business up that way anyhow. That's right, your hometown is Revenue Village. Need to make a quick trip home? Something like that. We'll head to the Ruin branch then. Is that alright with you, Estelle? Of course. I wonder how everyone in Ruin is doing. I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. And here we go. Right then. We'll head out ahead of you two. Yo, Estelle. What? There'll be times when you gotta put your foot down, be stubborn, and push yourself, but remember, you're a woman too. You can rely on others and admit your weakness. What? What the hell? You making fun of me because I'm a girl? No, that ain't. Damn it, I'm bad at this. Look, men are big dumb earths who are too friggin' stubborn to ask for help for their own good 95% of the time. Me, your old man, Joshua, we're all like that. Society kind of expects it, you know? We're all stubborn idiots, for better or worse. You can't change that no matter what you do. My point is, there's no reason for you, a woman, to get stuck thinking like that. Don't forget to ask others for help when you need it. You got a lot of friends out there. Make use of them. Okay, I'll remember that. Thanks. Oh, showing your soft side for once I get. I'll give an A for effort at least. Yeah, hold the presses. I need to get my jaw off the floor. Even agate can be nice to girls, sorta. Adios does grant miracles. The heck's that supposed to mean? It's a joke, really. Guess this is goodbye for now, Estelle. Annalise, thanks for going with me on my training. Sure, I asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pie thief in the night. Sure, I said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around could help you sort out your feelings. So yeah, she asked me. I thought so. What? Don't tell her everything. What's wrong with being upfront at this point, right? But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too. And I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I've got to say, too, thank you. Annalise. Okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but, I like to think we're already friends, but, well, I'd like it if you and me, Estelle, if we became something more. What? What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? No, don't try and stop me, Shara. I'm serious. I'm absolutely sure about this. Serious? Oh my. Really? Right here, in public? You have got to be freaking kidding me. Well, I know I'm a couple of years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild, and you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like that. So what do you think? I mean, I'm really happy, and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua, and there's some issues on a couple of fronts, or more than a couple, rather. I don't, Joshua? What does he have to do in this? And what problems would there be on a couple of fronts if we became rivals? Rivals? Yeah. We're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it'd help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you? That's what you meant. Okay. As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting. Punchline? Yeah, well, if that's what you meant. Alright then. I, Estelle Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfide. Consider the gauntlet thrown. In your face, even. Sweet. Alright, step 1. A race to see which of us can reach Agate and Shara's level first. Bring it, Swordbrain. I will leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy. I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Krosner. Seriously, nothing scarier than a couple of kids charging straight ahead. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. Hey, that's our cue. Alright then, see ya. Remember, if you find anything, contact us through the guild. We'll do the same. Of course. See you, Annalise, Agate. Stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle. And away they go. Just checking the thing real quick. Okay. Okay then. Oops. Oops. Should we finish our check-in and wait for the next Rowan-bound flight? Yes, the ship bound for Rowan should be arriving soon. We could also do some shopping here in the capital, though. It's your first time back in a month, after all. No, that's fine. I can get what I need in Rowan. Let's finish checking in. Alright. Tickets should be available in the lobby of the landing port company building. Let's go. There's the SL. Let's... Really, this is why I can't stand the pompous imperial nobility. I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. Ha! You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? I did not think Liberal's internal politics were your plaything. It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebania attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow for something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You didn't censor them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... My Lord Ambassador Cranach, may I suggest we leave the matter here? We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, Ambassador Cochrane, may I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. Can't say that I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. What did you just... Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me. That insufferable she-wolf. This is why commoners with No history or tradition. My lord. Yes, yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the other matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. Hiya. Ah, Estelle, yes. It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now. Who were those two? And why were they going at each other like a cat and dog? The man was the ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Libel, Lord Devil Cranach. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calvard, Elsa Cochrane. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. So those are the great ambassadors then? How do a pair of whiny children like those manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Shara. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Shows how similar they are in some ways. I guess I can see that. But maybe it's because I walked in the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand like half of that. Something about engine provision and Libel's internal politics? Yeah, sorry, I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both, but we bumped into Ambassador Cochrane when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine then? The capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd argue. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all. It's true. Normally sharing such advanced technology with other countries so freely would be unthinkable. But I think this is a part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least, that's her plan as I understand it. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. It's not just an ideal, you know? It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have reason to be proud of your Queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I intended. You're here for air tickets, yes. I'll pardon myself here. Oh, yeah. Signora, about Olivier. Has he gone back to Erebania already? What? You've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. I felt kinda bad about that. Oh, don't worry, that half-wit is continuing to while away his days here in Libel. Said he was going to visit Elmo Springs, if I remember it. Okay then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mila. Thank you, Sir Knight. Happily. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. What a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Miela's the resident military officer for the Erebonian Embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine or 3 with him sometime. Hey, let's avoid an international incident, okay? Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivia after I left? I saw him a number of times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmer Springs at one point, but I had to decline. What? You mean he invited you? Like invited you? With him? It's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyway. Normally, I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night. Drinking, that is. Oh, Olivier, I think you dodged a bullet, actually. Anyway, let's get out to the Tetiana. Buy the Libelle News. Welcome. Will you be using a national flights or international? 2 tickets bound for Rouen, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me. You're with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you still in Scheherazade? Yes. I've already received payment from Elman with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. I see, so Elman did. Very nice, Elman. Thoughtful as always. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you'll need to check in and present your tickets. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Let's go. Very well. Please sign these papers then? Yeah, sure. Estelle and her companion finished checking in. Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? What a nice day. The tourists are going to be flooding the streets with Rouen if the weather's like this there. No doubt. Unfortunately, Rowen's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? The mayoral elections. They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand that there are 2 major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election? Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it's about time, huh? We can't just let the mayor's office seat empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though after Chloe called her. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You'll make your teacher proud, honey. But I see. So that's how you met the princess. I had been curious on the details of that. Yes, Joshua and I helped out with the Janus School Festival. You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival, or Olivier, I guess, for better or worse. Not just them. Tita too, and Zin. Zin returned to Calvard after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see. If it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, and as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. I see. Thanks, Shira. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice, earnest girl. We told her everything, and then Her eyes were filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She stared. Estelle's working so hard I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Oh, Tita. Come on, Shira. You're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Yeah, I do. Say, Shira, when we get to Ruin, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we'll get some before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terribly creaky, oh so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Do you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Ruin still. It's gonna... This guy... Oh, no way. What? Yeah, I'm not gonna voice... I'm only gonna voice quest characters and story. Wait. Uh-huh. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I'm just gonna talk to everybody. And we got back up. And we've talked to everybody. Thank you for flying with us today. We'll be arriving in Rouen shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Oops, I better get to my seat. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're back. Boy, but I'm glad you guys are here. China's been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope. Sending us out already. Oh, I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. Taskmaster, I take it you have some urgent jobs for us. Surprisingly not, actually. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. The town's so busy boiling over from the election that tourists have stayed away a bit. Whoa, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. Mr. Norman, who is a proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbours and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The Mayor of Rouen is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting too. It's been a real media circus. This election is basically going to decide the future of Rouen. It's exciting. I get it now. That is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Rouen, I guess I can't vote. But admit though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. Ah, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There is actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Huh? What's up? Oh well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have... Jean? Unsure? Hold the presses, I think we're witnessing a miracle. Usually you'd happily pile the work on a bracer until they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Aw, sure, I'm not that bad. Come on. Alright, here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See, I knew you were going to look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry, it's just a bit of, a surprise is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so, it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. Not just in the city of Rouen, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. I saw a white shadow at night. Well, wait, you mean... Ah, so that's why you called it a ghost then. If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten, while you're travelling around working on the other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few other reports? Well, yeah, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take on such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Estelle, you... Well, no, not at all. You think Estelle the Coup Breaker, hero of Livel, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry, nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't... Jean, wait. Still, don't you think we should take this job? Don't worry, your big sister will make it all better. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our actual mission. Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of the society throughout Liberl, and that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious. Sounds a little bit like a ghost hunt, to me, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense. Sorry, Shira, I was being childish. We'll investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of them, I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking into. First one is a report from the guard at Air Latin. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay, not scared, not scared. The second one I know of was a sighting by a member of the Ravens. The Ravens? That's the local Docs gang, right? Hopefully we can get them to cooperate. I don't think that'll actually be as big a good problem as you think. It seemed kind of different during the tournament in Gransel, you know? Really? You have to fill me in on the way. Oh, sounds like you'll make it work. Anyway, the last report is from one of the children at the Mercia orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yes, Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Alright, guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly how it once was. It is? That's a relief. I wanted to go say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll talk about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure to check it. Once you've heard what all 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Understood. Ravens hang out right here in the city, the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Well then, let's stop by the warehouse district before we leave town. That's across the bridge, I believe. Duplicate that. One minute. One moment, people. Alright. What to do? First, okay. Ruin has some monsters. Equip Raisin Krantz on here. Put that on you. And do that. And equip that. And you go pick up 4. And give you mind 4. I can't upgrade them. I probably can't upgrade them now. Dang it. You... The ingenuity. I'll give you that. I'll do that. Prizes. It's only 7, 10, 11, 12, 12,300. Alright. Grab that. Grab the Marine Star. Grab one of those. Make this food. Just checking. I just gotta make every recipe. And down. I need to go find store. Buy. Like everything that we can. And we keep buying all the ingredients. What was it? And we make this recipe. We make one of these. And 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 then we make the heavenly tempura. Mystery paste. And refresh jelly. And the shellful dish. Mighty essence. And premium herb tea. And this. And that. And that. And this. And this. think. Yeah. Then I need to make some sharp cheese. I'll buy some sharp cheese for the spiral noodles. If it's below 10, I'll refill. What was it? Spiral noodles. We'll make this and this and this and this. Hash and omelette. And this. Keep on going. So far, so good. Almost. Okay, so far we haven't lost anything. Yeah, we're there. Good. Just got 3 more to do. 2 more to do. 1 more. And I've made every recipe in the game. What am I missing? There we go. And ah, is that you, Blade? Oh, it's you guys. How about it? Already tried out your rod? No, not yet. Had some places I needed to go. I see, I see. Well then, want to check out a spot nearby? In a really great location. Really? Yes, please. Ahem. Weren't we going to ask those Raven kids about the ghost? Of course we were. But we can make a short stop, right? Please. I guess there's no stopping you. Very well, let's go. No worries. It won't take that much time. Let me show you. Follow me. Yeah. Is this the spot you were talking about? Yeah, look at the surface of the water. See, there's a ripple in the water, right? That's a sign you can pull up fish here. You should be able to find them in most bodies of water, so be sure to keep an eye out on your travels. Okay, so basically just pay attention to the surface of the water. Got it. Now enough about how to find fishing spots. I'm gonna give you this. This is bait for fishing, but it's not sold in stores, so you'll have to find it on your own. They're dropped by monsters though, so a bracer like you shouldn't have any problems. That's good to hear. And that's about it. You just have to find out the rest by trying stuff. Got it. Thanks for all the help. No, my pleasure. It's all part of being a member of the Fisherman's Guild. Well then, catch you later. I expect great results. Alright. Items. Fish. Okay, we've got all that. Not fish. Do I have already? Okay. go with... Oh, I have all the rods. Huh. Let's do the progress rod and the dice. Dang it. That one. And I got the salmon. There's the sea bass. We'll go with the Aquamaster and we'll use the shrimplet. Aquamaster, and we'll use shrimplet. And then finally use the Marine Star and shrimplet. Please be the clouding. Nope. Yep. Fishing. I just need to figure out which fish which rod I need for the fish. Let's try this. There's a specific fish I want to catch here. Yeah. That's not the fish I wanted. Range star, let's try the Casago again. I'm not sure. Maybe the Legend of Heroes games before Trails. Dang it. Please be the one I want. No, I didn't want trout. Let's try this. There's quite a yeah, I think all of them have fishing in some capacity. Not the fish I was after. Let's try the progress rod. Maybe this will help. Please. Nope. Bamboo fishing rod. Metal trident. Lake Lord. Aqua Monster. Let's try the Polychat. Come on, give me the fishy. Give me the fishy. Give me, give me, give me, give me. That's not the one I wanted. Let's try the shrimplet. And this fish is Cassigo. Don't want the Cassigo. But let's try it with the Cassigo. Yes! I've got all the fish in this area. Alright, so what fish am I missing totally? Let's go through Earleton first. That. And I've got those. I'll need that one. That one. Add that. Okay, I'm going to go through all these areas and examine all the fishing spots and get all the fish that are available to me right now. That's going to be the last thing I do today. I need to talk to the ravens. Crap. So I've got to beat the crap out of some guys. Man, I've been feeling worn out lately. We've been working like dogs at training, but it still doesn't feel like we're any stronger. I don't get why we're having trouble with random fucking monsters on the roads. It isn't just this, though. Everyone's been saying the monsters are getting real dangerous lately. Like, everything's gotten a couple of times more powerful than it used to be. It's freaky. Now you mention it, yeah. Whatever. How about we have a night on the town? First one we've had in a while. We can hit up the Levanthar in the North Block. How's that sound? Oh, that place with the remodeled second floor that's a casino now? Oh yeah, that sounds great. Especially since I hear the dealers are hot chicks. Maybe I can show them my strength at poker, if you know what I mean. Now that's a plan. Kana's out of town, so if we want to cut loose a bit, now's the time. And here I was, just possibly thinking better of you guys. Yep, it is. It's that Newbury Bracer chick, Estelle. Hey guys, been a while. Last met at the tournament, I think. Yeah, sounds right. Oh man, we watched you from the stands after our fight, all the way to the finals. You were incredible. I've fallen for you all over again. Thanks. More importantly, what was that I heard about Kana's gone? Let's cut loose, and something about poker? You realize what I would do if you guys if you heard that? Yeah, it was just a joke, really. Please don't tell him. Please. I'm scared of him. Anyway. Who's a lovely lady with you? Oh, this is Shara. She's a bracer like me. Hello. I'm Scheherazade Harvey. I'm a friend of Agat's, by the way. Nice to meet you, bad boys. Yeah. She's kinda hot. Shara, please don't flirt with the criminal element. They don't need to be hit over the head with how bad their lady situation is for starters. Oh, don't worry. I'm just breaking the ice a little. Now then, I believe we have a question for these fine young men. Ah, right. Anyway, we're here today on guild business. Is the guy who saw a white shadow here today? White shadow, you mean? Yeah, that must mean that. You know what I'm talking about then? Could you tell us if it isn't too much trouble? What do you think, guys? Hell yeah. This is gonna be sweet. What am I mumbling about? Sure, we'll tell you, but on one condition. If you're okay with that, we'll talk. And what precisely would that condition be? Whoops, I may have gone a tad overboard. Yeah, as if you could figure it out. Isn't it obvious? We want you to fight us. We're gonna get some revenge for our loss at the tournament. Pardon? Just so you know, we've gotten a lot stronger since then. This time it's 3-on-2. We're not gonna lose. Oh, that's all. I'll never turn down an offer to spar. You up for a share? No, I don't mind. Just not quite what I expected. But then, no need to hold back in that case. A whip? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on, boys. Big Sis will show you how the adults play. You see, yeah. Wait a minute. Picking a fight with a pair of girls? We'd be unmanly bullies if we did that, right? Oh, come on, boys. It'll only be your spines. I'm sure they'll grow back. Let's see what Judgment card looks like. It's a hammer. And just do Shadow Speed to finish the fight. Damn, I love New Game Plus. My spine! All my other bones. How could we lose like that? Aw, we done already? Kids these days get tired so easily. Could have given me all you've got, you know. Sure, nobody has enough energy to keep up with you. Even so, seems like you guys have kept up with your training since the tournament, yeah? Why not stop wasting your time here and become bracers? What? But bracers? Us? No way. Hey, the guild doesn't discriminate. Agate became a bracer, and so did I. And I started out as a clueless kid. And I should be able to do it, no problem. In a straight fight, they could match a junior bracer, certainly. Being a bracer involves far more than just violence, though, Estelle. I wouldn't make promises like that so quickly. Think so, but yeah, that's right. Fighting's just about the only thing we're good at. Should have known nothing would be that simple. Anyway, a deal's a deal. We'll tell you what you want to know. Thank you. Like I said, we're looking for the guy who saw a white shadow. We had one of you saw it. Yeah, someone did. He ain't here today, but you're looking for Belden. He's our newest member, joined a year ago. I think you might have seen him before. I wasn't quite paying that much attention to you guys. I do kind of remember another guy though. Belden hasn't been by since seeing that thing, actually. I've heard a few people say he's stuck in bed from the shock of seeing a ghost. What? Did you mean he was cursed or doomed to die, suffer for... don't know about that, but I do know he was damn scared. He was being a sort of spineless rich kid though. Not fit for the life of a thug then. We can get the details from him. Where does he live? It's the big place to the right of the mayor's mansion. Some odd fart named Norman owns it, actually. Belden's his oldest son. To the right of the mayor's mansion. Got it. Thanks for your help, guys. Okay, now we know where to go. Let's go meet this Belden dude. Thanks again, little bad boys. See you later. Yeah. You guys keep it up. And stop by again sometime. Hopefully without beating us up next time. Keep up the good work, Estelle. Ah, they seem different. Friendlier. Can we leave yet? Ah, come on. No, it wasn't this house. This one. And is this that Belden dude's home? Well, the directions were just to the right of the mayor's mansion. This should be it. Oh, welcome. I'm sorry, but my husband isn't home at the moment. He's busy at the hotel. I would ask that you go see him there. Huh? Apologies, but our business isn't with your husband, ma'am. I happen to speak with Belden, actually. Oh, goodness. You're here for Belden. I'm sorry, I thought you were here on election business. Election? Oh, wait, ma'am. Is your husband... Yes, my husband is Norman, one of the mayoral candidates. He's using the top floor of the hotel as his election headquarters, you see. His supporters are doing whatever it is people working for an election do up there. Okay, I see. We're from the Bracer Guild, actually. We kind of want to ask you some questions, if that's okay. Bracer Guild? Oh no, has Belden done something wrong? No, you needn't worry about that. We've heard he witnessed something strange at life. We'd like to ask him about what he saw if you'll permit it. Something strange? Oh, he didn't tell you about what he saw, man? I'm afraid not. I'm happy to have him home for the first time in ages, but he's barely spoken to me since he got back. My husband's time is so dominated by the election he won't even talk to his son. I see. In that case, I think it may be a very good idea for us to speak to him. If something's on his mind, having a sympathetic ear could really help. It seems like a great idea. Please go ahead. Belden's room is on the second floor. Excuse me, can we talk to you for a sec? What the hell am I doing? Careening back home just because Dad ain't here? I'm pathetic. Oh, for crying out. Hello? Look at people when they're trying to talk to you. Eh? Who are you guys? He finally notices us. So I guess you're Belden. Yeah, that's right. Wait, you're that bracer from the tournament, ain't you? Yep, I'm Estelle Bright. This is my superior, Sherazad Harvey. A pleasure. Right. So what do you guys need? Well, we heard you saw a white shadow recently. We were wondering if you mind telling us about it. Oh, that. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Anytime I remember too much about it, I just get scared all over again. Was it really that scary? Yeah, now, don't say that. How about you tell me? But if you tell me, I might do something nice for you. Whoa. Shara, I've told you before that sex appeal is not a guild-approved weapon. Yes, yes. Now then. Really, do you feel like talking? Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I was living in the warehouse where the crew hangs out until about a week ago. Usually I can come back here for food, see? Slipped over there, you know, so I could chill with my bros. You gotta be kidding. How in the name of the goddess could you not want to live in a big comfy house like this? He's just young is all. Please continue. Like I said, it was a week ago. The crew was all boozed up and asleep, but I woke up for some reason. Thought I'd go outside, feel the night air, and you know... And then I saw it. You mean the white shadow? Yeah, white shadow floating up in the air. It was in some kind of old-fashioned get-up, cape and all, and it was dancing in the air. Uh-huh. That's rather specific. You're certain the alcohol and exhaustion went clouding your senses? Nah, no way. It scared me right out of being drunk, and I tried to scream and couldn't even do that. And after the thing flew off to the northeast, I ran into the warehouse, yelling, and everyone woke up. It just got me a punch from Rocco, though. I'd imagine, yes. Do you remember exactly when during the night this happened? I guess around 2 in the morning? And now I remember the whole thing. Came home to try and forget all that. Now I get why you ran home. You just don't want to sleep in some place where you'd seen something scary. So you learned how nice it is to have a home to come back to, yes? Call me crazy, but this might be a good opportunity to leave the Ravens behind. Yeah, no, I'm not cut out for it. Sorry about that, folks. I'm back. He's busy with the election and not home much. That's why I came back, but once the election is over, I'll have to face him one way or another. And if he manages to win, my life will get even more restrictive. So basically, you're just running away from what you don't like. Well, anyhow, cheer up. Shira placed a quick peck on Belden's cheek. Whoa. Shira? Just a little something to perk you up and say thanks for the info. Now, it's up to you to think for yourself and find your own answer to this problem. Remember, you're the only one who can. Yes. Well, this is certainly a start. Estelle, let's go. Alright, really. Belden, thanks for talking to us. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, sorry about that. I have to end it here and now anyway. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all had a good time and stuff, and I will see you all next time. If you're new here, feel free to follow. I have the YouTube channel, I have the Discord server. Everyone's welcome to have a look at those. And there's my schedule. I'll be on later tonight with something, I don't know what it may be. Could be Lethal Company with friends, could be something else entirely. Only the goddess will know. And until then, take care of yourselves. And I will be back next time. Yeah, I've got some things I need to do, so I can't stick around any longer for the moment. So, let's see who's playing. No. I don't know that. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go raid Ichi. All right. Bye bye. Wrong game. There we go.